me in.
I want to let you in.
What?
I don't want to let you in. Too bad. Okay, so hello, happy Tuesday. That's what we decided. Today's Tuesday.
That's what we decided?
That's what we decided.
We just
decided
sure.
that's what today is. So surprise, we're actually on early. We're sitting in front and we're like, we have like twiddling our thumbs, like we have 2 minutes to spare. Do we start now? Or do we wait or do we go live now? And so here we are. I know, it's great. So actually, would you like to start and tell everyone what's been going on in the race shop?
Let's see. Well,
hello, Cody.
We've had some fabrication projects being completed by one of my friends. He does not want to be named. And then
starts with an R and ends with Richard.
Don't do that.
Sorry.
And then
I know I did it.
Josh has been doing a lot of projects. Like I taught him to do shocks yesterday, and
we've got time to educate people.
We've been coming up with new ways to hang things in the trailer.
I'm saying hi to everyone.
You can't do that at the same time. I can't do that. Either you talk or I talk. If we don't talk at the same time, it doesn't work.
Hi, Darren.
Hello.
Continue. I'm sorry.
All right. So we're trying to make like hangers and places to put tools. And do you have something you want to say?
No. I'm just trying not to talk.
And completing the race cars as we get more parts. Yeah. That's what's going on.
Well, basically, I mean, I'm sure, is there really anything that we can do on Jenny this week? Because, like, it seems like there's kind of been somewhat of a COVID halt.
Well.
And stuff.
Yes.
Oh, really?
I think there is.
Oh.
There's a Kirky seat on the way.
Oh.
And there's a strange drive shaft on the way.
Okay, so we can do stuff.
And so, I mean, when those show up, we can show those installs.
That's usually what I do. I usually do this when I have something to say. I raise my hand. He feels really awkward about it, which is cool.
Awkward.
It's Jenny with a Y. In case. Oh, sorry. Mike told me yesterday that I need to read your questions and then.
Yeah, because otherwise, how do they know which question you're talking about?
Jason White asks, is it Jenny with a Y or Jenny with an I? And it is Jenny with a Y.
Or an A-Y, like Jenny.
Jenny. Okay, actually, I have, you know what? Okay, I just put like Mama Mahaney's homemade lotion on. It feels so good. That's besides the point. So you guys are always asking us what we're up to. Can you tell us what you guys are doing in this quarantine time? Like, what are you doing to occupy yourselves if you're home or if you're actually going to work? Let us know. I'm intrigued. I want to know about you guys. I mean,
you can see which one of us is having a hard time occupying themselves.
Please talk to me. Eating. Yes, thank you. Oh my gosh. I know. Mike, I mean, nothing really has changed for him because he's in the shop, quarantined by himself, him and Josh all the time. So nothing has changed except for there's no racing. And for me, I like to go out at least once a day. I have not been out in like a week.
Oh, I got a really good story.
You do?
So last night,
Ron's living on the internet.
I was working in the shop, come home for dinner. Then Mandee has her Arbonne meeting.
Mm-hmm. Training.
And so I go back to the shop and, with the whole thing, all the stuff going on, I felt like, well, maybe I'll just play some iRacing tonight. I didn't really have a lot to worry about. So did that and had a lot of fun. And when I left the shop, I tell horrible stories. Lately, my tailgate has been falling down.
Oh my God, yes.
So, just randomly I'll be driving along and the tailgate just falls down and it goes bang and you can hear it. Mm-hmm. So I also have a cap on the back of my truck.
Yes.
And when I went out to go to work this morning, there wasn't a cap in my truck. So last night when I left the shop, I thought I heard the tailgate go bang. Well, it was the cap flying off the back.
And mind you, we just got like half a foot of snow within 2 hours. So like, I don't know, were the roads even plowed when you left?
No. And the driveway is covered in snow, but it's still rough from when it was wet, and everybody's rutting it up and everything.
Yeah.
So as I'm driving down the driveway, it was kind of rough, and the cap flew off. So
it looks
picked that up this morning.
The truck looks
and put it away.
Mm-hmm.
But I was meaning to take that off anyway, so I'm glad that
Wayne wants to know if it's a Ford.
I'm glad nobody hit it.
Yeah, it could have been in the middle of the road, man.
Yeah.
Answer Wayne's question. I mean, I know it's not a Ford, but
where? Wayne, let me guess. It's a Ford. It is not. It's a GMC Sierra.
But the cap doesn't really have to do with the truck, really, does it? Because you put that on separate.
Well, I mean, the cap has to fit the truck. I think that certain caps are made for certain.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you just picked that. Didn't you just like grab that from your dad?
That doesn't even. The cap wasn't even made for my truck.
Fit,
it was made for one of my dad's older trucks, and it was just kind of laying around the farm. So.
Okay, here you go. Super Dirty 63. Mike, where would you like to see the modified head rules and technology-wise in the future?
I think like he means like which way would you like them to head?
I'm assuming that, yes.
That I would like to see the sheet metal get narrower and smaller so we don't use so much.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to just see the rules stay consistent, because the more consistency on that, the less change we make. Every time we make a rule change, it costs us a lot of money, because we have to figure out how can we take advantage of this rule change.
It's hard when you go from different tracks who had different rules and rule packages.
Yeah.
And
I'd like to see everybody get on the same page,
this motor side.
the same tires, the same engine rules, mainly engine rules. That's the most expensive thing, engine rules. But chassis rule and tire rule, stuff like that. If everybody on the same page with the modifieds, it would be a lot easier on the racers. But it's not all about us. So it's partially, you got to worry about the manufacturers, the tracks. Everybody's got different needs.
I mean, right now, my brother is like the realist in the family here, the money man. He texts me, makes small talk, right? I talk to my family every single day. And he said something about how this is going to affect. And I'm like, affect what? And I know what he's getting at. He's like, affect racing. I'm like, what's going on is going to affect a lot, not just racing. However, I told him, I'm like, you just stay inside, stay positive. I mean, there's nothing we can really do about this at the moment.
Yeah, well, like, in your dad's world, that's the most important thing to him, because that's
this was Billy.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking
Retract.
You just say Bill, and I think
Dad is Dad, Billy's Billy, and then little Billy's the littler Billy.
But they're all Billy.
This is complicated. My family did not plan that accordingly. It's fine. It's totally fine. So if you'd like to read and I'll talk.
Tucker Bird says, how many laps can you put on a big block before it needs to be freshened? Well, that all depends.
Did you not just see what he just did? No wonder Rich yelled at you yesterday. Oh, sorry.
You said back to this, so I
just said I was still talking. You read a question while I talk.
I thought you were done talking. You said, all right, back to the thing. So I answered a question.
It's fine.
All right. Anyway, a big block typically goes about 1,500 to 2,000 laps before it gets freshened, but it all depends on how hard you're driving the engine. If you were racing at a track that's really hard on the motor, then you would probably freshen every 1,000 laps. And also if you're using like really thin rings and lightweight pistons and all that stuff fancy, then you got to freshen it more often then too, because the stuff just doesn't last as long.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, questions. I'm going to answer questions I can answer. Okay, so Darren Wolf asked, Mandee, did your brother ever drive a sprint car? If not, do you think he would? He has. That was, I don't know how long ago. I think I was still in high school. So that was like almost 10 years ago, but he did do sprint cars on and off, but he quickly learned that it is not, if you want to be successful in one division, you're better off. I'm sure you definitely agree with this. Like, it's better to stick with one division and dominate in that than trying to spread yourself thin and try and race a sprint car, a modified, a late model, a midget, a speedster. Like, diversity, it's great, but to put focus in one area. I mean, my brother, I think he was doing like sprint cars, modifieds, he was running midgets, he was doing like everything he could possibly jump in at the time. And I feel it kind of hurt him in a sense. Like I don't think he ever went full time just sprint cars. He ran Lincoln weekly, I think, for a season or two. But what are your thoughts? Did you catch all that?
Yeah, I caught it all.
Okay.
It's tough to say. I think that it depends on the person.
Mm-hmm.
For your brother, I think he adapts really well in different cars. So I don't know if that's really true. I think he does very well in all different types.
It's true.
But some people need to focus on one division.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm referencing to the time. Like, he does very well jumping in the speedster and the midget on Wednesday nights at Kutztown and then runs modifieds on the weekends. That's fine. But at the time, it was like, so that was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm laughing at these comments. Okay. Is there anything you'd like to answer?
Caleb Durgan says, Mandee, you need to do a video of Mike teaching you how to race on iRacing.
No.
Come on.
No. Mike teaching me anything, that's probably what will break us up.
Oh, come on. I'm not that bad.
I can't.
Take some responsibility.
Mike likes, as you can get to know us, Mike is very descriptive with a lot of things. I'm being very kind about this. He's very descriptive and likes to give every single detail where I want the short version. And by the time he tells me to loosey, lefty, tighty, righty, I'm out. I'm gone. He's probably like... Which
is interesting because, like, if I'm working with Rich in the shop, he would tell me that I don't tell him enough details. Yeah. So everybody's different.
Yeah, yeah.
But you don't have the attention span to listen to 5 minutes of instruction. Yeah. So I've got to somehow describe it in 2 seconds, and if you don't get it by then, there's no point.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So, I mean, I don't know if I could, especially iRacing. I'm not really good at video games, to be honest.
I got a good one.
Yep.
Jacoby 45.
It's Jacoby.
Have either of you ever had a Grandview snow cone? I have not.
I have. I hope you're not going to tell me something I don't want to know, but I have. I always got the blue one. Did you know that they sell snow cones?
I did not.
They don't sell ice cream, but they sell snow cones. It's good stuff. However, I am excited that I'm hoping. Who knows if Deo sees this, but I'm hoping that the ice cream truck at Georgetown stays at Georgetown because it was there when we were there a couple weeks ago, and the ice cream is phenomenal. Snow cones are great, but if you sell ice creams at racetracks, you have my heart. As long as it's good ice cream too. Did you get one?
Oh yeah. Bill Switzer. Mandee needs to share driving the hauler, especially faraway tracks.
Nope. Why are you guys picking at me now?
One. Thanks, Bill.
So my method to that, so all of you know, is that
she'd rather just drive separate.
Yes. I do not show what's the lingo for that. I won't show my full hand or my cards or like I won't show what I'm capable of doing because then it's
she just doesn't want to be part of it. That's all. It's that simple.
I feel bad. I'll stay up. Do I not stay up with you while you drive?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if we get McDonald's.
Yes. What you got?
Have either of you ran slingshots? I ran slingshots. That was the first real racing I ever did.
Do the go-karts at S&S count as slingshots because they look like slingshots?
They're very similar. I'm assuming that Richie got, I don't know who built those, but he must have got the idea somewhat from that or something because they're very similar.
I feel like slingshots might have been around before that. No? When did slingshots come out?
I'm
90s?
Pretty sure when they came out, S&S was already a thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, because Smith was a big part in the slingshots, getting them going. He was like one of the first big dealers.
Who?
Ryan's dad.
Randy.
Yeah.
So Jason White says that sadly Mohawk does not have ice cream. I'm sorry, I cannot go. I'm just kidding. I'll be there, but we'll probably get ice cream on our way. I don't know what that is.
Which one?
I know Uncle Bones said on here earlier that he has to stay at home, unfortunately, because he's on oxygen, and he likes our racing videos the best. So I love you. Thank you. We're trying. As far as like that too. So you're gonna get an entertaining video tonight that Mike's probably going to regret for the rest of his life for doing. But I'm excited for it.
A little embarrassing.
It's fine. It's fun. It's fun. It's all about being fun, having fun in this time. And everyone needs to laugh. So, I mean, we are going to get a Kirky seat. We're going to get the strange oval. But what kind of entertaining stuff would you want? I mean, the educational stuff, it's great. Yeah. What?
I'm not trying to interrupt. I'm just telling you I got one.
Raise your hand.
Okay, raising my hand.
Okay,
what's a big diamond chipwich?
Seriously, who asked that? How do you not know what
it's Jacoby 45.
Okay, a big diamond chipwich. Oh my god. So it's basically a cookie with ice cream and another cookie.
Oh, okay.
But it's got like the chocolate chips. Yeah, chocolate. Like the little chocolate Hershey Kisses, the chocolate chips around the ice cream. For me, it's a lot of chocolate, but it's good.
Is it vanilla ice cream?
Yes. You would like it. You would like it. Yes. Go ahead. I found one that we're gonna have to put in timeout, guys.
What's ride this?
I don't know, but I want to put him in timeout. Just keep reading the questions, dear. How do I get rid of him? Put you in timeout.
I don't know. There's just a bunch of spam questions right now.
See, Ron was on it. Slick Rick needed a timeout. Yes, he did.
Alan and Lindsay Johnson asked, what's the difference between big block modifieds and a regular modified? The big block modified has big block Chevy engine in it. The other versions have either a small block or they have a crate small block for a sportsman. Or you could have a W16. It's all just motor difference. The cars are all the same.
Richie Walker, Mike, do you feel confident with your motors going into the season? I know you had several issues last year. We had a lot of issues.
I have a lot of confidence in my engines this year. Not only that, but our whole program is tremendously above where it was last year. I got started a little bit late before the season, and now we're starting the season a little bit late, so we got extra time to get ready. So I'm feeling we're going to be extremely prepared.
Sorry, I was just blocking someone else.
Pretty excited for once this all ends and we go racing.
That would be great. It would be great. I think this is the first time. I mean, I schedule my days still. Like, I get dressed, kind of put my face on. I do brush my teeth. You know, I do the usual. I try to keep a little bit normalcy in my life. But actually having free weekends, I do like, okay, this is going to get completely strange, not too strange, but bear with me. When you're in school or when you weren't in school, you were taught, like, the start of the week is, what day is your week start on? What?
Sunday, Monday?
What day? What day do you consider the first day of the week?
Sunday.
Okay, well, I consider mine Monday.
The work week starts Monday.
Yes. So then I physically believe like Monday through Friday is like work. And then Saturday and Sunday, well, you were usually racing. But I'm trying to get out of the routine. Like Mondays give me anxiety no matter what. So I feel like what's going on in the world, that like there is no deadline for certain things, some things.
Sunday. And added another night of work on Sunday. So now I don't know if she's going to just move all of her appointments to Saturday.
No.
so that somehow she can get through it on Sunday and then maybe have a less stressful Monday.
I'm trying. I don't believe in having stressful Mondays, but for some reason it just gets the best of me. And I feel like having the days collide during this COVID-19 that.
See, I think now you're understanding. That explains exactly how I think. Because I just go through every day like they're all the same.
Exactly. And
it doesn't matter
I'm trying
at all
to
to me what day
that.
of the week it is. I just go to work the same every single time.
Mm.
I mean, I do kind of slack off on the weekends a little bit.
No, absolutely. I mean, but for us, like, I feel like what we do in this racing world, there is no off day. You work during the week, you race, and then you start all over again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get a question, dear?
Shane Rohan, will you be more aggressive with certain tour drivers this season to get the respect you deserve? Honestly, I think you get respect by driving with respect. That's just the way I feel. And if you're repeatedly not given respect, that's when
the girlfriend gives you the
unfortunate things happen.
Yes.
I don't know.
No, that's kind of tough. I mean,
that's a challenge.
You want to treat people the way you want to be treated, and unfortunately, there are people out there that just don't believe in that.
And there's some that are just bouncing off things like ping pong balls that have no clue what's going on.
Yeah, and maybe they don't even know they're doing it. You never know.
They don't know. So, and there could be an excuse. Maybe their car is broke or something.
Yeah. That means that you have to answer that question.
Which one? This one?
Can be.
When does the finger get the ring, Mike? Laugh out loud. That's a good question.
Just gonna try it off.
My previous answer I've been giving out is as soon as people stop asking,
it's gonna happen.
It'll happen.
So will you guys stop asking? I mean, there's nothing better to do around here, so I'm just saying, okay? Oh, actually, if anything, Mike put that rule out there for my family.
I mean, it's everybody.
Yes,
all the time.
Of course, it's fine. It's cool. I mean, listen, if we can make it through this COVID-19, if we can make it, that says something. It really does. Does it not?
Of course.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. Oh, Julia loves this. I love you too.
Jordan, look how that turned out.
Yeah. Jordan's got a baby. Okay, will I miss Emily at Plattsburgh Airborne Speedway? I will. I'm so disappointed. However, I'm
just happy that Plattsburgh Airborne is
going
to be open.
Thank God. Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're not going to be racing small block modifieds there, but they're gonna stay a racetrack.
Yeah.
So that's good. Who knows what will happen in 2021 or 2022 now that it's staying going.
Yeah, but I will miss her. I mean, I still talk to her every day. However, they did close the borders, so I can't really go visit her, which is super unfortunate. Slick Rick is back out of timeout, guys. We better hurry up and get rid of him. Hurry up.
Reporting. I was just about to read one.
Sorry.
You can't.
He's getting reported.
You need to be able to report without.
Well,
Tommy the Racer Nettleship. I think all of the racing fumes gave me immunity to the COVID-19.
It's quite possible.
I think that's a good theory.
Yeah. Ooh, I like Super Dirty 63. Answer that question.
Mike, do American racers wear the same as Hoosiers? Would they be viable in long-distance events, or would you go through more, per se, than the Hoosiers in the same distance? That is a good question. The American racers have a lot more compounds than the Hoosiers. The Hoosiers just have like D300, 400, 500. Only 3 compounds. American racers have 33, 38, 44, 48, 50, 53, 56, D3B, D1B, blah, blah, blah. So there's so many compounds.
I only understand.
But if the track is so hard that it requires like a D500 Hoosier, a D500 is harder than the hardest American racer. So yes, in a long distance race, like the way Middletown used to be during Eastern States, the D500 would last longer than the hardest American racer tire. Now that track isn't abrasive anymore. It's not really an issue. But yes, typically if so like say we're having a weekend race where there's a short track super series race with American racers and there's a super dirt series race at the same track, the American racers will wear more than the Hoosiers. Now both would be replaced. Like just because my right rear 48 wore out more than my right rear 300 doesn't mean I'm not going to replace the right rear 300 because just it being worn a little bit means that it's not going to work to its full potential the next race. Could you use it in a heat race or hot laps again? Yes. But yeah, I don't know. This is
you lost me.
There's a lot going on there.
Caleb, I love you too. Make sure to save your money though for the fizz sticks, dude. All right? Like just telling you. But Craigie, there was a question. Where did it go? Where did it go? There was a question Jacoby asked. Is it Jacoby? Are we saying that right? Least favorite ice cream flavor?
Least favorite?
A pistachio.
Really?
I think so.
See, I could go with like, licorice or something. Obviously that's awful. But my least favorite normal flavor is I really just don't like mint. That everybody likes mint, and I'm not a big mint fan. I just like regular vanilla with chocolate and peanut butter. What's wrong with that?
You're boring.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I like mint chocolate
peanut butter cups are the greatest.
Is it chocolate chip mint or is it mint chocolate chip?
Either way, it's awful.
Okay, I guess it really doesn't matter for you. Mint rules, thank you. You know what, Jordan? Just go feed your child. As of now, when will be our next race? We have no clue. Let me tell you. So I don't even remember. I
know when my next race is.
Oh.
I'm gonna race with the World of Outlaws on Wednesday.
Are you?
Yeah, on iRacing.
Where are you racing?
I think we're racing at Volusia.
Okay. All right.
So, they're doing I don't know, something. Scheduled. I don't know all the deal, but they're inviting like dirt car members that race in either big block modifieds, World of Outlaws, late models, World of Outlaws, sprint cars that have an iRacing account to join. So that's what that thing I was filling out last night was, so I could enter the race.
I wanted Mike's attention in the worst of ways.
She wanted me to carry her to bed, and I was trying to fill out this form, and she wouldn't give me a minute.
This is what you have to deal with, guys, right? Like, even if it's not, I'm not saying iRacing's not real racing, but I needed his attention. I wanted him to carry me to bed, and he was too busy, literally standing over me like this. Like, I'm just gonna fill out.
I gotta tell you,
so
I can race outside every day of the week, and it wouldn't be a problem for Mandee. But iRacing always gets me in trouble.
It's
I can't take.
Right now, I
can't take a half an hour to do an iRace without getting in trouble.
You can tonight. So anyway, we were supposed to be, well, I don't know if you were, but we were supposed to have Bridgeport Saturday and Sunday this weekend. And next weekend was supposed to be Middletown's opening. Mm-hmm. For whomever that had asked that. I'm so sorry. Okay. Oh, Wayne Taylor, you just asked, are you going to race Bridgeport? I mean.
I want to. I just saw the picture on the cover of the Area Auto.
We don't get the Area Auto. Where'd you get that?
It was on Facebook. But anyway, the picture of the track, I love the shape and the banking that they've added. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, the place looks like a great track to race on. I can't wait to see it. Because, you always wonder, what are these guys' ideas? 'Cause everybody thinks they know what's going to make the best racing. Mm-hmm. And the shape of that track to me looks right. Mm-hmm. I like it.
I think that there are actual racing people that are putting this track together, so they have the right mindset and outlook for it. But I know Dad was there before they shut the world down last week. What? Tell me, what day is today? I know it's Tuesday the 24th, but COVID day number, whatever.
It's past 10, isn't it?
I don't know. People are sharing, oh, today's COVID day number 5 or 6. I feel like I lost count. Oh my gosh, what did I miss?
Richie Walker asked if Mandee, does Arbonne have any product that I can buy to get rid of the virus going around?
Well,
they actually have an immunity booster.
We do have an immunity booster, and that's sold out.
It's sold out, of course, because everybody wants it right now.
Yeah. But really, wash your hands, stay inside, work out, take care of your body, take care of your gut health and your immunity. And that's just the best options I've got for you. We did our workout this morning. It was entertaining as ever. Oh, I look amazing. Thanks, Michael. Thanks. Hey, there's another Michael out there.
There's a lot of Michaels out there.
Guys, let me tell you, we have a minute left, and this makes me so sad. There was a question up here. What?
These half-hour lunch things go by so quick.
Kenby said, I grew up watching videos of Billy Sr. live in the same town as a wild child should. Sheldon Hansfield and close to Jacob's family.
The wild child.
The wild child. Yeah, I love the sprint car. Actually, crikey. No. Today's still Tuesday. I think my dad's supposed to go on the Beer Hill Gang TV tonight. And my dad's like, well, what else is there to do? And I said, exactly. Not that there's anything wrong with Beer Hill Gang. I love those guys. Super entertaining. So he's going to be jumping on that tonight. I'm pretty sure, last I had heard. But these shows, these 30 minutes just doesn't do it for me. We need to boost it to like a couple of hours. We can entertain each other. Do you get any other questions you'd like to answer?
Marcus Small said, are you excited to race at Orange County Fair Speedway this year? Mike, what do you think about the level of competition that will be in the modified division there? I think it's going to be huge. We got Matt Shepard coming. Anthony Perego is awesome there. There's a whole group of guys that know the track better than I do. But we had some success there. We qualified really well for the Centennial and not as much the Centennial, but Eastern States we qualified second, and but we didn't finish.
Pajamas.
So I'm looking forward to it.
If you're gonna run Kutztown, so he can door you. It actually says Rob Petros, not Pajamas.
Well, I know who that is. I would love to get to X Track as much as possible. I always like going there.
It's a far drive from up here. It sucks.
Whenever I can get down there, I like to.
When he was racing Kutztown Action Track USA, my apologies, weekly, he was a one-man band all by himself driving like 3.5 hours. That's when we first started talking. I thought he was nuts.
I actually brought a one-man band thing.
He created one.
I built
we
this
should show
thing.
him that.
It's a generator with a tire rotisserie mounted on top of it and an air compressor mounted on top of it.
It looks like you could get a disease.
I literally wheeled it out of the trailer and just did all my stuff off of that thing.
Yeah, it was insane. And that's the farmer in him. Okay, so I'm so sad that we have to end.
When we went to California, we got to see a one-man band street performer. He was pretty good.
Hey, Mom did an activity.
He had all kinds of instruments.
Oh, yeah, that was really good. That was cool. Impressive. That kind of looked like your machine.
It caught her attention for at least a minute and a half, and she was like, all right, let's keep walking. And I was like, what?
I'm like this, and I'm over here. Okay, so thank you guys. Again, we will be here tomorrow at 1:30 sharp. If we didn't answer any questions, I'm sorry, but
we'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. And I know I would love to do longer sessions. Maybe we'll surprise you and we can do like a 24-hour.
This is crazy because we don't normally get on this often.
No, we don't.
And now we're being asked to do it more. But we're already doing it more. How much more can we do?
How much do you really want of us? I mean,
eventually, it's got to get old.
Yeah. It's fine. Okay. Bye, everyone.
See ya.
Have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow.